ZL Entertainment.
Greetings, boys and girls. I'm Andy Dion from ZL Entertainment, and today we're here for the next episode of The Witcher, episode 22. And we're finally getting to see Dandelion's tiny performance, because it only lasts for like 30 seconds or something like that. Well, it doesn't last long at the very least. Pretty much 30 seconds on the nose. That is funny.
Armed as you are, I'd stay clear of the guards.
Master Dandelions. Really talented.
Not now, girl, please.
Yep. I guess he didn't want to talk about his performance. But as a musician, like, whenever someone's done with the performance, you usually would like to speak with them. That's just like a common thing between musicians, but I guess he was gonna go off and bang some girl. Knowing Dandelion, that's probably what he was gonna do. Alright, let's look at all the quests that we can do right now. Let's go off and do some of those quests. I like the music in this area. It reminds me of Dot Hack. I might have to play that game on my channel someday. But it'll have to be a subscriber special or something, because it's not going to be a part of my main Let's Plays. After all, it is one of the first RPGs I've ever played, and kind of had a huge effect on how my RPG went, so I'm going to have to do that. Well, at this rate, my 1,000 subscriber special will be coming about any day now. Well, maybe more like any week, but whatever. And with that, I don't know. I should like.
Night Hunter claims another victim!
Tell me more about this hunter.
Everyone's to stay at home and bolt their doors at night. A strange beast hunts...
Okay. But yeah, I should, I'm pretty organized. I have, like, all the, Let's Plays I want to do written down. But I should do that with, the subscriber specials.
What should I say?
I feel like the older the game that I played, the more likely I'm going to...
I can't go back to work.
The older the game, the more likely it's going to be a future subscriber special. Like, the very first game I ever played will probably be like my 1 million subscriber special or something like that. Because the first game I ever played was back in 1988. I was like a baby, basically. But yeah, we'll get to that in another year or so, I guess. I'm honestly kind of surprised I did the Donkey Kong series for my first few subscriber specials. But oh well, doesn't matter. We have Cockstain to talk to, and this has resupplied itself, so now we can get that stuff. Oh, there's 2 trunks here now. That's nice.
Greeting!
What are you,
Finally!
Kalkstein?
The greatest discovery of my life!
I think we get a whole bunch of gold.
This solution...
Oh, I guess that's not as much as I thought. I was thinking we were gonna get like 3,000, but we're probably not gonna get that much money until much
Yes?
later.
How goes your research?
I've a new theory. A milestone in alchemy.
Uh-huh.
Everything is composed of particles so small they can't be seen. They're
Pretty much.
constantly moving and acting upon each other.
Maybe you can...
Yes?
Sounds great. Not that noise, by the way. That noise does not sound great. But Book of the Kiss. I still find it interesting that he has some excerpts from the Witcher's Secrets. Well, we've got that taken care of. And now we have other things we can do. And there's not a lot of side quests we can do right now, I don't think. Most regrettably, this is one of the few Let's Plays where you just can't really do side quests first and then do main quests. You kind of have to do a mixture of the two. You got one of those sensors taken care of. Now all we need to do is go into the cemetery and do that one. But for now, I believe I'm going to the inn to sell some goods. Should be good because our inventory is full. Yep, really full. But thankfully we can get rid of all this crap. And we can take their stuff once again and sell it right back to them. It's a grand and wonderful thing, because that means more gold for us. And we're already full up and have to sell and then get that other stuff. And now we can sell those. A lot of selling going on right now, but it's what is needed. And now we can definitely go to the cemetery, as there is nothing else for us to do. So we'll make it our way to that place in the nice rain. I believe this is our first time at the cemetery at night. And if I speak weirdly, that's because for some strange reason, one of my nose, I guess it's nostril hole, I don't know what they call it. One side of the nose is still kind of stuffy, which is weird, because usually that goes away once I get up for the day. Maybe a cough drop will help, I don't know. I think we have everything here, so we can just go. Well, we won't be able to because this asshole's here, but we can just go through these gates and get to where we need to be. That's good. So one of the things I should have done instead of the source, I probably should have done the party first, which I didn't want to do because that's the main quest that starts all the other main quests. But that's the only way you can get some of these side quests going. So, yeah. When this might be one of the few games I would do a game guide for, but there already is one. Though they don't have in which order is most efficient to do all this. I thought that weapon looked pretty cool and I wanted it, but sadly it would take up a slot that we couldn't. Which is stupid because it's big enough for it. The slots that are at least big enough for that kind of thing should allow for that sized weapon and smaller. It shouldn't just be, has to be that exact size. Kind of stupid. Oh well. I never liked the inventory system for this game. I will be quite honest on that. And that's a ring that I actually will be getting rid of. And by getting rid of, I mean I'll be putting it away in storage. It's a wonderful thing. I remember being in this area for something when I used to play this, but I don't know what this area is good for. I remember it being a quest. I think this is where the dwarf is that wants all the different teeth, but I was not able to get those this time around, so that's a side quest I'd never finish this time around. Or I don't even get it. I don't even think I find that guy for for some reason. But that's quite alright. Now I believe we need to go to the bank to get the other sensor up.
Damn, it's hot in this.
Probably not right now at night when it's cold. But yeah, it's over here on the bank, not in the front, but in the back. Yeah, it's on the back. Not really. I was thinking might be on the side, but yeah, it's definitely on the back.
It's hot in this thing.
Alrighty. This is one quest I would love to not do, because I hate how it ends up, but I remember this was one quest I would always leave towards the end of the chapter, but they like forced you to do this quest, and I don't like it. But whatever. I think that's why I just leave, because I was like, oh yeah, this is that quest. And we have a barrel here, so that's great. Looked like we only had some gold. Let's see where we go now. Probably to the swamp, because there's nothing else to do in this area. Unless we talk to Shawnee, but I don't think we're gonna do that.
Seasoned killer.
We're going to the inn. Not sure why. Oh, I came all the way over here for the fireplace. That is technically the closest place to get here, but could have talked to Vivaldi or something. Actually, I think you need a fireplace to do the potions. So that makes sense. So yeah, this is where I start making a lot of potions. Because as you can see, we have dozens of bottles that we can use to make potions. Which is quite nice. Plus we have things like this that I haven't actually made. I basically make a bunch of white gall. I believe I made a perfume there. And I believe we have to make a bunch of white gold just to get more space to make other things. Because we can't do the golem's pith right now. But as you can see, we have a ton of alcohol. Well, maybe not as much now, but yeah, white gold is used to make potions, basically. And there we go, I have everything made up that I wanted. And a lot of it fell to the ground because I didn't have the spot for it earlier, but I do now. And now I can make some more potions, which is exactly what I'm going to do. Golem's Pith, obviously, is one of the first. The Maribor Forest sounds too good to be true. It sounds like it increases your maximum endurance, like, permanently, but I don't think it can, because you could just drink a bunch of those if that were true. So yeah. I believe I have pretty much everything that I would want. But we have one more white gold, so I'm going to get one last thing. And I get the one potion that I end up not liking that much. And sadly, we don't have any of the points yet. And that is because I did not drink the potions. But I'll be drinking them as soon as I can, as you notice. There's the Golem Pith. It sounds like someone is saying piss with a lisp. So that's pretty cool. And mostly funny. And definitely rearranging everything because I am very organized like that. I'm honestly quite surprised I hadn't made the potion for the Hellhound Soul yet. So I do that in Chapter 3 apparently. That's grand. And once again we'll go here because we now can upgrade our stats a little. 1 apparently. I believe that predator thing that I hovered over was one of the mutagens that we were allowed. Although it might also be that one. I don't know, it's one of those two. Either way, we got a silver. And I think I do get the strength. I think I'm looking for the other thing as well, but I believe it's that one. Because the other one is the werewolf thing. But either way, I don't think I used that. I go with stamina, apparently. That's interesting. Well, it's kind of useful. Well, it's actually quite useful since you use your abilities, basically. The powers. Now I can sell a bunch of crap.
Mate.
And the cough drop did not help. So I'm gonna get rid of the disgusting tasting thing. It was honey lemon, just in case you were wondering. Not that cherry crap. Sometimes the cough drops help clear up the nasality passageways, but not this time around. So that's for one of the quests, the Flutterfangs. I think I get rid of the water bottles right now, because I don't think I can do anything with them. Well, I don't think I can sell them. I've never found anybody who would buy them. And I have some things ready to see if anybody will buy them, but one of them they definitely don't buy, and the other one I think they do. That's for the scrolls, that is, by the way. Quite funny, I think I wanted to organize my inventory even more, but I didn't want to be too much of a bother with that. I can tell because I was looking at my inventory and there were still some things I wanted to... There were still some things that, even right now looking at, I would want to organize, so that's how I could tell I probably was getting on with the game out of kindness. So yeah, there's a quest that shows up here, but for some strange reason, it did not show up for me until a little bit later. Not after the party, I don't think. I don't think it's based on the party, but it was indeed later. We now have some gloves that we can... Indeed.
I pray to
I
Melitele
believe,
daily. Open
not
your
believe,
mouth
but
and say, "Ah."
we do now have the gloves, so I'm pretty sure we can give them to the one lady in the waitress in the Naracourt Inn. And I think I do actually do that, but I don't think anything comes about from it. Sometimes in this game, you're rewarded, so to speak, with helping some people out, but not this time. Or at least not with that girl, I don't think. I mean, that wasn't like a plan I had going into the game. Like, I was gonna have my Geralt kind of bang every girl. I just didn't want to do that. But I mean, I guess I could have. But there's no need. It's not like it would be good for 100% anyways. And I believe there's only one of these guys here. If there's another one, then he's further ahead. And as with the docks nowadays in the game, the ferryman is not here at night, and enemies are. So nowadays, I believe from henceforth, actually for quite some time now, but henceforth, we have to wait for morning time before we can actually go to the swamps, which is silly because I could have used Cockstain's laboratory, but I guess I wanted to come in from the boat area.
You look neither Temeria. Dania and Temeria are
What
feuding
else is new with Thine World? Any world, really. You don't even really need to do war anymore. All you have to do is just... Well, I guess you could call it trade wars, but whatever.
They're correct. And Witchers kill beasts? Generally. Witcher?
Well, that's why I went over to this way.
Swamp monsters.
The quest
He
here.
bore our family ring, which I... All right. How fortunate to have met... Where's your uncle's body?
This is
We
not a
traded the
corpse
chapel.
that is there
When the
originally.
monsters
You
attacked, my
can only
uncle
get in
fled into the
chapter
swamp
3,
near the
so
farewell.
I like when games do that. I mean, I kind of like how you can just get all things right away and then just have them ready when you talk to the person. But I also like the attention to detail that the corpse thing wasn't there until this chapter, so that's kind of cool. Actually, if we went to the swamp first, in this chapter we could have gotten the corpse stuff taken care of. And there's Carmen.
Oh my. I had to come here.
What's wrong?
I can't bring
You seem distressed and scared.
my man. He's a werewolf and I don't want to.
Werewolves are tough to kill.
Yeah, it's not
Witchers
that
don't always
difficult to
kill
take
monsters.
out.
Whenever possible, we lift curses and spells.
Fat Sophie told me the druids may have a potion I could buy.
I'll do it for
Witcher?
you. It's a quest, after all.
The swamp's too dangerous. I'll ask the druids for medicine for you.
Thank you. I'll wait at home.
Indeed so.
Building-
Not yet, bitch.
Good sir. Do you need a boat?
Alright, well, we have things to do here once again. So annoying to be here. But I believe this time around it is a little better. So that is quite nice. You got those simple drowners over there, but you can take care of them easily. Another enemy. I'm just trying to walk on the path, and some asshole decides to ruin the day. Thank you. Anyways, let's go find the corpse. More of these creatures. As you can see in the background, the Kikamores prowl around. We'll be getting to them momentarily, as we need to, I think we need to kill 10 of them for a quest to get their claws. Although it takes more than that. I am definitely thinking about doing it now, but I'll do that later. And the corpse is right over there by all of us. So we had to take these thingamabobs out, but it's really not that difficult, at least not anymore. And the shield is nice, but as you notice, it doesn't last very long. I believe this is the moment where I realize I need to upgrade it, because I feel like it has a lot of good potential. And I don't recall ever using it before, but I have a feeling it's pretty good. And if I ever play the game again, I will probably definitely use the shield, and I'll probably definitely upgrade it as the first thing to upgrade. As you can see, it's best to run away before the poison gets you. But even if you do run away, sometimes the poison can sometimes still get you. But enough about that, and time to take this one out. I, of course, went after it before realizing I didn't have enough health. I thought I did, but apparently I didn't. Thankfully, we have no enemies nearby, so we can take care of our health. Thankfully, the screen is no longer that grayed out weirdness. You'd think it'd be red, but whatever. And that's the powerful fire spell we have now. And it almost died from that, I believe. I think it did die from that. Yep, it did die. That's nice. Alright, well, now we can get to the corpse. There's the ring. And we only got 14 gold from it, so extra. So once we go back to the city, we can take care of that quest. But right now we're going to the druids, and I'm taking the long way apparently. Oh, there's another corpse. This time around, there are a lot of corpses in the swamps. Or not a lot, but a lot more. Because there already were a few. And the reason why I went after this Kikimora is because the other Kikimora was a Kikimora warrior, while this one is just a worker, and they're a lot easier to take care of. And we got already one of the claws that we need. Some of the corpses you can't actually loot, like the one we just passed. But that one we were able to. And this one we are as well, but I believe there's an Equinox here now. But we have that. Oh, I think this is the Rachnops if that didn't do anything. Nope, it's doing no damage. No, it was doing damage to it as well, though. Yeah, it was doing no damage to us, and the first initial blast did no damage to it. But it was like an over time type of kill. And I don't know what these remains were from, but they weren't from me. I believe the Kikimora warrior kills all the other enemies. And we want that jewel, so we have things to get rid of for it. Like that. Getting a ring and jewel. It's a beautiful thing. Just what we needed. And we'll take this guy out and get another, yeah, he's definitely the one who took those creatures out because he was already damaged, or it was already damaged. Them by themselves they're not that difficult. But we do not, I don't think we get the claw from the warriors. And Arachaspore juice, which I don't think we have any. If we do, it's only one. Well, I don't see any. We can't do this quest yet, but I was looking for the missing kid. He is not here. You have to do a certain quest before it's available. And that quest comes about after you go to the party. So sadly, that is, once again, probably the first thing to do in the game. But there are cockatrices here, so We can take them out. They basically look like wyverns. At least in the dark they do. And we need 3 of their feathers, so 3 of them must go, and there are 4 of them here. So as you can probably guess, I do take out all 4. I think I have to, because I believe the other one comes after me after I take care of these 2. Plus the quest for the kid is like, he's kind of like right there, in close to the entrance when you first come in. As you can see, their attacks hit the shield, so the shield is very nice, even though it doesn't last very long. I get away from the area that leads to where the other cockatrices could come and get us. But I do believe I take it out. I'm not sure. Maybe I don't. No, I think I do because I want to check for the quest. And there we go. And we don't have any more room. I don't think it really matters. But we'll get it anyways. I believe that was there from the last time I was here. Because these cockatrices and the wolves don't seem to... They don't seem to fight, so... But that doesn't make sense that it would still be there all this time. But that's the only thing I can think of. Ah, we did need 4. No, they do fight him. Okay. Alright, and I realize that you can't do the quest right now, so we finally leave. We had some echinopses pop up. I don't think we need them. Nope, it is the Archospore. I believe I was trying to see which one it was. If it was the Echinops, I would have left. As you can see, they take a little bit longer to take out, and they do actually damage, so yeah. That's how you can tell the difference. lovely wasted there, but they're taken care of, so that's all that really matters, or that was taken care of. Making sure I have the juice. I believe you only need 3 of them. Yep. I have most of the contracts already taken care of. Just need to be able to turn them in at this point. Got a trunk up ahead, so that's nice. Nothing of importance here. I don't want a shitty rusty sword. And the other 2 things aren't that important because... And now Baker Tick seems to be all over the damn place. Yeah, nobody's in this area anymore. Everybody is gone. Not from all the places. The place where the rebels hid out, the Salamander are there now. So up here we can actually sell some loot. Mostly food, though, but still. We can get, the Dwarven Spirits if I really wanted to. Yavin is here now.
Ked, how's everything? We suffocate in the shackles placed upon us. I'm not one of your zealots yet. I jest, though there's truth in what I say. But we defeated the Order in the swamp and you don't stand a chance. We shall see.
Yeah.
What are you doing here? The Druid's Grove acts as a sanctuary where I can quietly think, lay plans. My going to Vizima presents an unnecessary... Why do you hate... Why? I assume you don't mean ideology and the like, and you would rather hear some dark secret from deep within my soul. You assume, correct? I'll answer your question. Agreed. I once lived in a city among humans. I was honest and courteous, respected all their ridiculous customs and laws. Assimilation. I lived that word for years, and during that time I was cheated, sneered at.
Well, most people go through that,
and robbed.
at least in this world.
I felt no hatred for humans.
The Witcher world sounds horrible.
I told myself they were simply incapable of controlling their weaknesses, their flaws.
Oh, okay.
I was robbed 3 times as often as others. Racist slogans were painted on my door in excrement. For years I wondered why. Was I doing something wrong? What could I do to bring peace to my life? And you know what I came to understand?
Yeah.
No, but I'm sure you'll tell me. I was doing nothing wrong. I'd been lying to myself from the outset. Just as the moon will never catch the sun, so humans will never change.
Well, they will change,
egotistical, envious, petty, and fearful.
Kinda have
anything
to
they don't understand.
force it.
Believe me, there's plenty. Matters proceeded quickly thereafter, but that's another story. Now you resemble humans. No, Geralt, definitely not. And you, Witcher? Who are you? You too have experienced human ignorance and hatred.
Indeed.
But I feel no contempt for them. I don't look down on them, and I don't generalize. Humans are how they are, and I'll make no effort to change or fight them. I'll adapt. Evolution, Yavin. Evolution makes no allowance for sterile mutants. No offense.
Uh-huh.
Think about it, Geralt.
Any jobs? Sounds good.
Have any jobs for me?
I have a mission for you. One not entirely related to the struggle for freedom.
Yavin cut to the
We have learned that the ruins of an elven temple have been found in the sewers.
Who?
You will learn everything
sure,
if
why
you
not?
agree to help. I sent a...
I'll see what I...
Wonderful.
What are you doing?
The druid...
I'd be interested.
Lara Doran. Eb Sheerdal was an elven sorceress. An N7. As fate would have it, Lara fell in love with a human sorcerer. Cregenna
In my world,
humans could not bear
it's
it,
kind of the other
and
way
began
around.
work
It's
when
the
Lara,
elves
begging
who
mercy
are
not
kind
for
of
her, but
douches,
for her
and the
unborn
humans are
child,
like
grabbed the door of the
awesome.
royal carriage at the king's bed. She fled the city.
Although the
Sought
elves
shelter
and
in the
humans
forest.
get along
When
quite
night
well, they
descended
see
and the
each other
frosts
kind of
came,
like
Lara faded
cousins
on
in a
hill
way.
amidst the Though a blizzard raged through the night, you must understand the importance of any artifacts.
Of course, the
She
elves
was
think they're
exceptional.
better than everybody
Somehow-
else, but they're not racist, they're just superiorists. They just believe they're better than everybody else, which is what pretty much everybody does in our world.
Welcome.
Greetings.
To my eyes,
Mouse sack?
Indeed.
That's what I call my balls.
I lost my...
Anyways.
Perhaps.
I must attend.
Yes.
I come on behalf...
You're a witcher.
I may have known once, but
I know several cures for lycanthropy. Though
What of a mag...
I know not how to prepare one. You should question an experienced alchemist.
Really?
Yes. Gather 5
Uh-huh.
leaves of...
Thanks for the advice.
There is also one folk remedy. I'm embarrassed to...
I'll remember.
Remember this. Before endeavoring to remove the curse, you must...
Why?
If he is not, he'll continue the slaughter.
Alright.
Even once cured. Remain nothing more than a monster.
Nope, we won't
I
be
see.
able to.
I'll try to learn the
We'll have
werewolf's
to figure
identity.
that out on our own.
Yes.
So, poker player.
We have mutual friends.
You might say so. It has been a while.
I play, so we might sit down to a game sometime.
We could indeed.
Makes
but They
sense.
say you're clever. Yeah.
Alright, let's
What
get
do you-
to the
I'm
game.
uninterested in political.
Oh, that's right,
The
save.
druids prevail
Gotta save.
because we
They may disapprove of
Okay.
me
help all
Is-
those in need as long as they respect our.
and humans.
Not all, sadly. Rivers near cities.
I see.
Alright.
Farewell.
And how bad is it gonna be? It's actually pretty good. That is really good. That is a full house. I win. You know why I win? Because I have a 3 of a kind and a 2 of a kind. Or a pair. Unless he gets a full house as well. Nope. I think I win right away with this one. 3 4s and a 1 and 2. Oh, I think he wins this one. Well, I guess I don't win right away, but I do win, I believe. He had a high straight and he rolled. What an idiot. He could have won. What a damage! Yeah, I like stood there for a second like, what an idiot. But we won, and now we can play other, I believe it said professionals. Either way, I believe we are mostly done with the swamps, if not already done here. So it's probably best to leave. You know, I was thinking, I probably could have went and talked to Gramps and maybe got some more information about the battle or anything, but I kind of forgot about him. So I don't know if you can actually talk to him again. Oh well. We have more important things to do. I believe I'll be taking out some of the Kikimores on the way. I believe that's why I'm going this way. But that Kikimore quest takes quite some time to do. Quite some time indeed. Which is silly because you can just kill the Kikimores at night in Vizima, the rich area. I had forgotten about that. Alright, well, time to take these craps out. There we go. Yep. Time to get right in the middle of it all. And you can probably guess how this will go. Taking out one of them by themselves is alright, but after us, and yeah, doesn't go quite well. Also, I kept thinking that the warriors gave us claws as well, so I was attacking a lot of them as well. When only you need to attack these creatures, the workers. Although I do think I survived this, I don't think by much. Yeah. Now these creatures are interesting to fight because if you have other enemies around you, they will attack those enemies usually, especially the drowners. Anyways, what I did was the usual of pausing the recording and coming back to where I had previously been. So that's that on that. I am heading over to the 3 islands, apparently. I think it's because I figured I could just take care of the Kikimores that way. We have a lot of enemies here. Unless I forgot to do the full comeback where I started. If I did that, then I'll just edit this stuff out. But I'm pretty sure I didn't put all that in here. I'll commentate anyways, but in case... Yep, got a lot of enemies there. But just in case... If I didn't edit all that I already did out, then I'll just edit this. Anyways, I think I already did the things I did. Because that makes sense, right? What I just said? Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I did do the right thing, as usual. So what I am doing now is going back to the tower area, I believe. Oh yes, that's where the wolf is. I'll be taking out the wolf over there. But first, we have this creature. The wolf is pretty easy to take out. The wyvern's actually pretty easy to take out too, but it's made more difficult because there's tons of wyverns around there. Yeah, as you can see, it's pretty easy. And I believe that, oh, and that just randomly came out of nowhere. And of course the other one sees us just as I'm about to kill this one. I guess not. I thought it did. Well, either way, we have gotten all that we need here. Alright. That is one of the trophy monster quests taken care of. And I guess I want to get the tallow instead. I believe it's worth more. I actually, for a quick moment, thought about getting the wyvern, but realized you can only carry one of those at a time. And that one joins in. As you can see, it rather attacked the other things before it attacks us. Sadly, I forgot about the shield spell that we have. I don't think it kills us, but it might. since I don't seem to remember the shield. Oh yeah, that's right. I thought it was weird, it just randomly ran away. Yep, just keeps running away. Really does not like fire. Juicy! But no matter, we can take care of it. And then another enemy just randomly pops out of nowhere. So that was kind of bullshit. But no worries, I take care of it. And I finally can take care of those things. And I don't really need the book, because I already read it. And it's probably only worth like 20 gold. Yep, they really hate the fire. Makes sense. And there we go. And as you can see, that is now a Salamander camp. But I figure I already have the wolf, so we might as well leave. Although, it is true, if you kill the wyvern, if you have two monsters, you can kill them both. The trophy will stay there, supposedly. I mean, I've done it before. So you should be able to do it here as well. But as you can tell, it does not go very well. I think I was just trying to get the eggs from them. One of them would have been easy, but two of them not so much. Yeah. Alright. Why I came back pretty much right where I left off, I believe. This was a new recording, by the way. Can't remember if the recorder messed up on me like it was with Arena, or if it just was me taking a quick break. But we definitely need some potions, we definitely need the room. And a nice level up. That's good. Very nice. getting some more fire damage, I guess. No? Yeah, this is about the time where there's a lot of stuff that I don't care about getting. And so I'm just kind of like, what should I get? Because most of these I don't want or need. Of course, there is that, so I found something I can get. And that is actually pretty good once we get that. That's when I was like, okay, I should definitely get this. Yeah, so you can right-click on an item. I found that out a little later, like in Chapter 5, I believe. But if you click on one of these, you can just right-click to get rid of them. Yeah. I mean, it is a good spell. Especially once you get it to last, like, a lot longer. I believe the max amount of time is around a minute.
A new customer.
I think it's close to a minute. It's a lot better than the 5 seconds it starts off with. 5 or 10 seconds. Oh yeah, we have all this taken care of. I got everything that I had just done. So,
what do you?
And as you noticed, I even had all the Kikamore stuff. The only thing I wasn't able to get was the Flutter Fang. And I don't get that till a bit later. Well, that's quite alright. But most of those contracts we can't turn in yet because a lot of them are from, I believe his name is Bellerad. Yep, there it is. And you can't talk to him until after you do the, you can't talk to him until after you do the party quest. Oh, and obviously I did not get the wyvern eggs because that actually was a bit too much. That's quite alright. We just... There are some quests we can get rid of. Some of the contracts we can get rid of. Now is the time we can get the one quest that's in this area, but once again, the quest giver is not there.
About...
This is how it works.
Like to gamble?
Gamble?
I wager I can cut off your nose before you can sneeze again.
A little edgy today, are we? Listen, I know the people with the Salamander badge have long been after you.
We'll see.
Salamandra has nearly taken control of the drug...
Why should I?
They're after you. Destroy them. Take the information you need and...
Where do I be?
An informer spoke of a dealer called Angus who holds some powder. We must know where he gets his...
Yep, so he gives us another quest.
What is it?
You look...
Haven't slept in 5 days.
You're going to...
Nah.
Okay.
It's not unlike...
I
Yeah,
do.
Right.
I do.
So he has one of the contracts for us, so that's nice.
What is it?
Fair.
So the Angus person is... He's over by the inn, I believe. I don't think I'm gonna do it yet, but... I believe this cockatrice quest is to Siegfried? No, it's not. That's... The cockatrice quest is to the banker. Or to the bank. But either way, we can find this Angus dude over in this area.
The Hierophant revealed the cure.
And
Let's hope you're...
kind of to me, as I see it, is if you're not gonna...
Only my
Like,
man
if
is
you're not
important.
gonna help,
Only
then,
my man is
like,
important.
don't... It kind of, like, I already know who it is, but if you... It's kind of almost like, if you don't tell us who it is, then I'll, I'll just kill the thing and be like, oh, that's who it was? Okay, well, you should have told me. But anyways, she's a cunt, and we don't need her in our life. Come on, just sell the food already. We don't need it. I guess not yet.
Yeah.
He has nothing else for us, and I hope that's the last time we go to that inn. It might be, actually, I don't know. Waiting for something, I'm not sure. Not sure what. Pretty sure the Angus dude is in this area, but maybe I remember wrong. Oh yeah, I was looking for that one girl quest there, but she's still not popping up there. I'm not sure what starts it. Nothing talks about needing to have a quest already done for it to start up, so I don't know. I think that quest just arrives whenever the hell it wants to. I went into the building and out because I thought I needed to refresh the screen or the map, but that doesn't seem to work. She's not there. I don't know when she does. Probably once again after the banquet. It's the only thing I can think of. If not, then I have no idea. But yeah, she's supposed to show up. Well, it said she's supposed to show up at midnight, but actually she shows up before noon. So the game guide has it slightly off by half a day. Yeah, I saw the dwarf and I was like, what, is there enemies behind us? But nope. Dwarf just felt like running. Yeah, it's annoying. But we can go off and do something else now. And we'll have to look for the nurse lady some other time. And don't worry, this chapter does not turn out like the second chapter where I just keep bumbling around thinking like, what do I do next? I know because, well, first of all, I already finished the game, but also because I like really thought like I'm not gonna do that again. I'm just gonna get the game going, and if it means having to do a main quest before we can do a side quest, then might as well do that. Well, yeah, as you can... Oh, it doesn't happen yet. Yeah, it does. As you can see, the Kikimores pop up, and I let them take care of them. I don't feel like fighting, so... I was kind of hoping for one of the guards to die because I thought it would be funny. Like, that they couldn't even handle a Kikimore, and I could. But, none of them die. And if they do, then I don't remember. Which means that they were not memorable. Yeah. It was just the Kikimores. Thank you. I already have the things needed, but I then realized I could have just stayed in this area at night to get what I needed. And we got salamander enemies. I did help with this one. Because I might as well, you know.
Challenge the salamander.
And fighting the human enemies is much more fun than fighting the monster enemies. Got some gold. That's nice. Oh, we can actually go in here right away. Oh, it wasn't the bank, it was the town hall. But nobody's here. We can go in, but nobody's here. Locked, obviously, but still wanted to check. And that door's locked as well, of course, but it's better to check these things. Yep. And you probably noticed a little bit earlier when I had this thing, well, I had the tab key held pretty much all the time. You could see the salamander over by the Naircourt Inn, so some random crap is going on over here. And of course the Kikimores are here, so...
Die, bastard!
As you can see, you can actually use a normal human sword on them, but it doesn't do as much damage. I kind of never understood the idea between a silver sword and normal swords. You can also use silver swords on humans, and it does about the same amount of damage. And there we go. Enemies taken care of. I think there's more if you go around in this area though. You're a little bit late there, man. Little bit late. You both are a bit too late. Not very good at your job. Drunkards all came out at the proper time, because any sooner and they would have died. And this quest takes us to the sewer. If I remember right, I am doing the Yavin quest right now. I believe it's an easy quest. It's an easy and a fun quest, if I remember right. Got a key, I think that goes to that door, but we can't check because I believe the enemy comes after us. Which pisses me off. I don't think it's for this door, but I don't know where it's for or what it's to. Yeah, so whatever the key is for, I have no idea. Probably for a chest or something. A lovely chest with lots of goods. Yeah, it's really easy to take care of these enemies. I believe one survived, but still, it's pretty awesome. That's why I don't really care if I fight those enemies. In fact, I'd rather be swarmed by them because it's easier to take out a bunch of them. Indeed.
Who the hell are you? Didn't I see you speaking to Yavin at the camp?
Yavin sent me to see what happened to you.
A witcher? We're lucky you came.
Meaning?
We're after elven artifacts.
Alright.
Got into the temple, but once there, I felt a terrible cold and heard a cry. One of my people exploded. Then some thing attacked another of my companions. Only those you see here survived.
Will do.
Slay that thing, whatever it is. You'll be generously rewarded.
I'll try.
Indeed I can. It's like a vampiric looking creature. Some naked vampire girl, basically. Which is quite nice after she has ugly looking feet, if I remember right. Like she'd been like anyways, we'll get to that when we get to that. And that's a bit of storytelling right there, actually, surprisingly. It's kind of rare to see in The Witcher, at least. Found something to drop, so that's good. Time to take care of the Bruxa, which is a type of vampire in this game. And quite easy to take out. On a date. Anyway. It basically looks like a flighting. I almost said floating instead, so it kind of came out as flighting. It just looks like a floating goth girl, really. I probably should have came here when I actually had full health, though, but yes, it is an easy fight. And I liked how she waited for us to take the potion. And this is why I say she's easy, is because we actually defeat her even though we're almost about to die. Her heart's not really into killing us, I guess. Anyway, quite easy to take care of. Easily. That was easy.
Witcher, you alive?
That was worth more than you can imagine.
Yavin will pay your price.
And let's say hello to Yavin.
Found nothing.
Thanks.
Because he
And
somehow
farewell.
knew we were already here. Probably entered from the swamp tower. Forget
Thank you for your
Forget
help,
about
Wolf.
the
300 oros.
hot gothic vampire floating girl that didn't even do any damage to us. Okay, I'll forget about it. You guys can have my grapes, if you know what I mean. Well, at least we got the gold. 300 gold from that wasn't too bad. Indeed. Alright, see you later,
Let's leave
Yavin.
these nasty sewers.
Gwyn,
Alright, what else do we have here? That what we have to do during the day. The cock a trice. I believe there's a, in fact, there is a fireplace back here somewhere, so we can just wait till then. Already in fire, so we don't have to use flint or our fire powers. 2 silver now, and only 2 copper instead of 3. Still 4 talents, though, in total. So that's nice and all. As you can see, I'm just basically beefing up the barrier. Not sure why I can't think of the name now. The shield? No. Energy shield? I don't know. And I do want to get the intelligence up, so like, well, I'm thinking on it because it says it can bring up the powers, basically. None of those interest me, except for maybe that one. But I do that because it gives more power to the signs. And I think it gives them more time. I can't quite remember. I'm not really paying attention as I was when I was looking at it this time around. And as you can see, I don't want any of these. They're just not my style. So I only go with the first 3. Although I want to try and get some of the sword stuff taken care of, because some of them are pretty good. But I don't really need most of these. I think I already have most of the good ones. And honestly, I would have to get to the 3rd area before anything good happens. And that would be, well, I don't have the talents for it yet. I don't have the tokens. So there we go. And we can wait till morning and do all the other side quests that we need to do. So that's good. Alright. Sadly, we can't use that to teleport out like I was hoping for. So we need to go out the long way. Guess I feel like trying that again. Sadly, I don't know what the key is for that I got. But I don't feel like staying in here for that long. I don't know why I went back to check on that. That's cool. Sometimes you gotta do strange and weird and interesting things when you play a game. Makes things more interesting. I think. Either way, let's make our way back. I don't think we'll be able to exit immediately. I don't think we can just run there and exit because I believe they're going to be right behind us. But we can swipe them all out with our sword easily. I'll wait till they're all here, or most of them at least. And now I can take them all out. And not on a date. Easy. Very easy. Alright, well, that's that. And now we can just leave. And most regrettably, Velerad is still not there, of course, obviously. So, we have to go do other things. Get rid of other contracts. The Cockatrice is the only one I can remember. Yeah, saving is actually a good idea. Not at all.
Are you ill?
White-haired, one-eyed, I find you.
There's a quest here that I think I think it's Velerad, but I don't think it is him. And I don't think I actually get his quest. Or actually I do get his quest, but I don't. It's not a quest I will actually ever do. I see no point in it.
I'm here to relax.
Why, hello.
Very nearly.
I'd rather not reveal my true name, my knightly vows. If you wish, you may call me...
Of the...
Indeed, I'm a member. Perhaps you could lend me...
With what?
My sister. One day we found her unconscious in bed.
Fang.
These clearly did. For after a time...
If she is a...
Above all, I would like you to find her.
Do you know...
Indeed.
What news?
He is due to be promoted. In fact, he possibly...
Can you tell?
He is transformed. Whatever...
You don't know...
It need be said, however, that though he gathered information about the tactics of the Scoia'tael, he trains recruits...
Most regrettably, I do get the quest, so it sticks into our... It sticks into our quest journal, but it's not one I want to do.
I'll do what I can.
Oh yeah, we can give her our gloves. But I don't think we can, I don't think we can get that thing again. Oh, I guess I can. Oh, no. We got rid of our chance, I guess. I don't care.
Greetings. Good night.
We don't have it yet, but we'll have it eventually. And relatively soon, too. There's the Flitter Fangs, but we don't need it right now. I don't know why I keep the wolf pelts if we can't sell them. I need to do a lot of selling and such, so I believe that's where I go right now. I'm not sure when I realized that we can't see Velared yet. But once I realize that, we'll probably know, because that's when I finally go to the party. Because I realize we can't see him yet, which probably means we have to go to the party. And we'll get rid of our wolf head.
Great.
What?
A huge wolf.
Wyvern.
Local.
I killed.
Not on my table, Mr.
Yep.
Get Out.
That's taken care of. We still have a few things we can do. We have the ring thing. Interesting. I forgot what that one's about.
What brings you here?
Quite the dangerous one there.
Either way, there are a few quests to... Oh yeah, the ring. That's the docks. It's good to know. Good to remember. Zoltan. Alright, well. Nothing to do there.
Farewell.
Still haven't found the one person who wants our help. I believe you have to see her like around 8 in the morning or something like that. I don't quite remember, but either way it doesn't really matter. We can at least get rid of another quest. Mark that off. It's quite a nice feeling turning in quests. Makes you feel like you actually did something, even though you really didn't. There we go. Indeed.
I've been to the
Yep,
swamp. Many
that
thanks.
is all we got. Just grand and wonderful thing. But at least it's off our list now, so that's good. Most of these we can't really do much with yet. So yeah, that's when I realized, like, that's pretty much all we can do. I mean, I can get rid of the cockatrice feathers, but other than that, can't really do anything else. So, although we can sell our goods, I think I do that. Which is a good thing, because we have a bunch of stuff that we can sell. Still checking on that desperate nurse, I believe it is. I'm just like looking around the hospital itself, but
Storm's coming in.
she's in the front. But
I don't handle.
I figured, well, I remember her being in the front of the hospital, but I still obviously looked around it because I was like, maybe I remembered wrong, but I didn't. I remembered right. She's just randomly not there for some time, for some odd reason.
Quite the dangerous
bitch. I thought this is where the dentist dude who wanted all the stuff was at, but nope. The alchemist dude is there, but I don't think we need to see him for pretty much anything. I thought Cockstain gave us another quest to talk to him, but guess not. Either way, we have things to go, places to see, people to impregnate. You know, the usual. And right away, I'm gonna get my new sword. Like my sword. Of course.
I'd like my...
Before I evaluate the sword...
I'll be...
Alright. Obviously, we're gonna be selling some stuff first. I can finally see what things I can sell and what things I can't. Basically, the note thing is the only thing I can't sell. The letter. I believe this guy has the thing I want the most, or the second thing I want the most. But I don't think we can. Yeah, we can afford it now, actually. And so, yeah, we finally get that. Sadly, we can't pick up the other one and sell it, but whatever. I mean, if we could, I would have sold it anyways, but can't.
For a drink.
Or I couldn't sell it. I think I got rid of all the things.